Shut up and sit down.
Hello folks, Colin here, Festa 67's workshop. What are we up to today, I hear you ask? Well, I'm going to introduce you to the Extreme Rate replacement bottom shell case for the Xbox Elite Series 2 controller, model number 1797. Now the reason I've got this is I've got a Elite 2 controller where the rubbers are all peeling off around the back there, and it's looking rather smelly, rather dishevelled, and I thought I'd dress it up. So I'll give you an idea of what you get in the kit. So you open up the box, got loads of different bags of goodies in here, folks, as well as a little gamer manual there. Gives you installation guides and things like that, where you can go and have a looky-loo to see how this is done. Hence this video. So we'll just put the box out of the way there for a moment. And we'll open this up. You get your case itself. So let's open that. I'll show you what you've got. Now I'm going to keep the box and all the bags to put my old case in, because I shall be going back and seeing whether I can restore it and use it as a spare if ever needed. But there's your replacement case. Gives you the complete rear shell, and it's got a nice textured grip to it as well, which I find feels really nice in the hand. And then you've got all your different cutouts and everything for all your accessories that go in there. Okay, so you get that. You then get another bag here. That's got your left and your right thumb locks on there to adjust your controller. So that's got all of those bits and bobs on there. Okay, these are the little buttons that you slide up and down just to adjust the sensitivity. Okay, so you got those, and then you got some button pads for the buttons that sit underneath here, your paddles. You've got a load of them on the sprue, so we'll be fitting those. You've then got all the retaining screws and springs that are needed for those. Some magnets that you'll be putting in. These are magnets that go just here, so that when you put your paddles in, you click into place and they've got a magnet, as well as a couple of magnets that sit just underneath here, so that when you put it on the charging dock, it magnetizes into place. Keep an eye on this as well. You've got an S and a blank. That will become relevant later on. You've got some adhesive retaining strips there for the magnets. And then you've got a toolbox, or a tool bag, should we say, with all the bits that you're going to need. You've got all your little bits and bobs in here. Let's just grab those. All the screws out of there. Make sure I've got everything out of there, which I have. And here you've got all your Torx screws, screwdrivers, all your different sizes there. Sizes are on screen, because we're going to be restoring or reassembling my Xbox Elite Series 2 controller, just to bring it up to scratch, because it's looking, like I say, very dishevelled. So let's just sort them all out. And then also to complement that, also from Extreme Rate, I have got their glow-in-the-dark Mecha Orange replacement faceplate. And this will replace my existing faceplate. Being that I'm doing the back one, I thought I might as well do the front one and just make it look a little bit more suave. So that's what we're going to be doing. You get your faceplate there, and then you've got a couple of dressing plates as well. And that will be the stuff that goes with the faceplate. So first things first, let's show you my slightly worn out Elite Series 2 controller. And this was kindly gifted to me. This was by my good friend Fox. So I'll just bring it out. But it's that classic elite problem that you get. The rubbers start delaminating, see? And it's beginning to go this side as well. So it just makes it a little bit awkward to grip. So I'm going to change all of that. So the first thing you want to do is pop all your pads off. Get rid of them out of the way. I've already been round the back and taken off all of the levers. And then you want to grab your spudger now. And you want to put it underneath this front edge and just start lifting and twisting all the way around this faceplate. And like I say, once you start it off, it will start popping off quite nicely. Looks like it's had a bit of a busy past there. There you go. Work your way around, and that's the faceplate off already. Okay. That exposes the inner part of the controller. What we need to do now is start going around and removing the main controller board from there. So you'll see the silver screws in. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One under there is number 6, okay? So we want to get that sticker off of there. It's designed to disintegrate this sticker. Basically, it's their way of saying you've been in there and modified it. Well, it's pretty obvious I have, because I've changed the front and rear shells. So, you know, you're going to avoid your warranty on this by doing it. So, for me, it's not important. What's important for me is being able to grip the controller comfortably. So go in and start removing all of these screws. Like so. And keep these screws in a safe place, folks, because you will need them, okay? That's why I'm doing it on this comfortable mat, because I want to keep all my screws together. So by doing this now, this should now let us spudge this up out the way and get shot of it off the controller. That's what we're hoping. There you go. It's just a matter of releasing it. So you can take all of that lot away, all of it. You don't need that now. And that gives us the internals, okay? We now want to remove the battery cover and get the battery out. So the same process. Try and keep your screws with whatever components you're removing. There's 4 screws there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And then pop your battery out as well, folks. Okay. Just like that. With the contacts. Okay. Right, we now want to take these little circuit boards out. That needs to come out as well. And then we can start this screw and this screw to take these circuit boards out. Like so. And lift the circuit board up and up. And then do the same the other side. It's like performing surgery, this, folks. But it's going to be so worth it. Like so. Alright, and then that should then just leave us ready to go, because all of this stays in this. We don't bother taking that out. That all stays as it is. So we don't need that. And we can bring in our replacement. So first thing we want to do is start putting in all of the magnetic components, peeps. So pop them there. Now you'll notice there's a letter S. You want that S to touch that S, okay? Because you've got the stronger north and south poles on these magnets, okay? So grab yourself one of your stickers, like that, peel it off, put it on the S side of the magnet. That's what you want to do now. Like so. You want to leave the adhesive touching. And then we can press that in place down in there, like that. And that will become apparent when you put the controller in its dock, otherwise it will repel. Grab the other magnet and you'll notice you've got a blank side and an S. You want to put blank on blank, okay? So peel off another one of these and put it on the blank side, folks. There you go. And then again, peel these off, leaving the adhesive attached to the magnet, folks. So again, you might need to peel it off with your knife, like that. And put that in place, like that. Okay. And then you want to grab your next two magnets. Now the line side is the weaker side, folks, okay? So remember that when you put these ones in, because this is what your handles clip into. So grab one of them, so separate them just by twisting them apart. Put that one over there out of the way. And then we want to put the sticker on the opposite side to the line, okay? Just like that. Okay. Let that stick all the way around. And then we want to peel this off, leaving the adhesive stuck to the magnet, just like that. And we want to face them the right way. So going by my old controller, that wants to go in there like something like that. Okay. So grab your spudge and use that just to push it in situ. Okay. Just like that. And then do the same again with the opposite magnet. Luckily you get a lot more stickers with these, so you get the opportunity of, if you do mess one up, you've got a spare. Okay, so same process, adhesive on, and then you'll use this to peel it back. Okay, so I just need the adhesive to stick to the magnet, and I just peel it with my knife just to make sure that it's coming off as it's intended to. Like that. And as per the old controller there, you've got one up and you've got one down. So that's what I'm going to replicate. Like that. There you go. Bingo. Just like so. And that gives you that. So that's those done. We now get to put in our pads. And our knuckles. So we've got left and right. So you want to go underneath this little latch. Try not to force it. Go in at a slight angle and then get your button in place. And it will then let you slot it in place. And then it'll pop in and then just pop that over there. Just so that it turns like that. Okay? And then do the same the other side. Same process. You want this button go in this hole. But you don't want to break the lug off that's on there. So I tend to go in at an angle, pop it on straight in like that. Okay? And then you're given a spring for each side and a retaining screw. So you're given actually a few sets there. So let's get a spring for each. It's nice that they give you spares, it really is, because like you say, as your thumbsticks begin to age, like I say, you get some spares there. So grab a spring, grab yourself a screw. Like so. And then your screwdriver with your Torx bit in. And screw that home. Just like that. And then check the operation that it works. Okay? That's what you're after, folks. There you go. And then do the same on the other side. Screw in, or spring in, should I say. Get your screws, got its own built-in retaining washer. Give it a slight tourniquets. There you go. Then get your Torx screwdriver. There you go. And that is now going in nicely. And make sure that operates as it should. Right, job done. We then got a battery components will start going in. This is for the motherboard to start doing its thing. Make sure you get it the right way up. You've got 3 little contacts under there that the charger touch when you put it in the holder. So you want to make sure you got that the right way round. Not like I did, the wrong way round there. Don't want that there. And then you got a set of contacts in here. Go in. Go. Can't remember. Oh. Let yourself go. Your memory needs looking at by your neurologist. There you go. Goes in there somewhere over there. Right. Wasn't that hard, was it, Colin? Okay, so we got that far. We then got the little pad buttons to put in before we put in our controls. So let's grab me cutters. There you go. Might as well cut 4 of these off and be done with it. Two for that side. 2 for this side. And that will give me some spares, which will come in handy when I do my other pad. So I'll get some spares to go with it. Alright, so we want these to go in. Like so. Spin them round. Just like so. And then we can put the circuit board above that then. Which goes in like so. Want it to go underneath that corner. There you go. And then grab our screws that we saved from earlier on. There it is. Gosh. Okay. And then we'll pick another one up. And send that home just in the middle there. My little gripper or grippiness comes in so useful for me, I must admit. A lifesaver. That gives us that circuit board, and what that is then is that's the buttons just there, see? And then we do the same on the other side. I'll grab a pair of pads, one in, and we'll grab a screw, and we want to get underneath that corner. And then pop that in place, just in there, like so. I'll just do the other one. I've still got my pickup tool. There you go. There you go. Right, that now gives us that. So we're happy here. Pop that in. We can now drop the battery back in. Get that in place, just like so. Then we can put the battery cover back on now. Again, make sure that you're locating everything in the correct place. Only go in the one way, but it's worth checking, peeps. So let's get my screws started off. Like that. Cool. And that leaves one screw there to go right down in that recess. Right down in there. And already I'm feeling the comfort of the grip, I must admit. So I'm looking forward to this being very, very useful. Right. That leaves all of that lot ready. So let's bung them in there. Mind you saying that these might be machined to this case, mightn't they? So just make sure that that's gone in and locked in place. That's better. Straight in. Oh, that's more like it. Fits like a glove. Alright, I'm going to use the ones that marry up with the case. Blow it. So, one in there. And that then leaves a rather beautiful faceplate to go on then. And that should now let us bring this into play. What have we got here? We have got the inserts for the thumbsticks. So let's pop them in, like so. Another one up there, like that. Oh, gorge. And then we got the same here. We got this little bit of gubbins to go in, like that. And that goes up under there, like so. Presses that into place. What that does is that brings all your LEDs visible. And then we got the same with this one. I can only go one way. I just got to make sure I pick it up properly. There you go. And that's your faceplate ready to click into place now. Okay. That's the reverse of the process we did before. Line it up and then start gently pressing it on all the way around your controller. Just like that. And look how beautiful that now looks. We can now dress that up, get that into place, and then that should leave us then your D-pad button to go on, and then your controllers, like so. Should we go for the pair the same? There you go. And then we can put our controls in on the back now, our paddles. That's the word I meant. Like so. Get the right ones in, Cole. There you go. Look at that. Fully working. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. And that is the restoration done on my Elite controller, people. So it went from looking rather nasty and stinky and smelly and scuzzy and scabby to looking like a thing of beauty again. And a hell of a lot more playable than she was. So we have gone from that nasty, scuzzy looking thing to that much better, I think. And like I say, that's how easy it is, folks. So yeah, these are the extreme rate accessories, rear shell and front display or front shell, and yeah, well worth it. The links for both of these are below in the description there. There's an Amazon link on there. Don't forget, as an Amazon affiliate, I do earn from purchases on Amazon, so bear that in mind, folks. It gives me a little bit of a kickback. Just helps keep the channel growing and going nice and strong, folks. So give it a bit of consideration. But there you go. That's how I did my Xbox controller. So I shall now go away and box all of these bad parts up. But I will come back at some point and show you how I restore this, how I get this all glued back on, because as you can see, it's battered in there. But I still think I can use this or get it back to a usable spare part. So there you go. So thank you very, very kindly for watching this little video. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. Hopefully it's given you a new lease of life for your Elite Series 2 controller. It gets rid of that really annoying issue where the rubbers peel off, because these are actually moulded. There's no rubber on this. It's not going to peel away. It's got its grip moulded in, and I really do like this. It's comfortable. And yeah, the new pads make a difference in there. I can now use this paddle control quite happily. On the old one, the little pad underneath the plastic pad had worn, so it wasn't actually clicking, whereas these are all responding. Okay, so there you go, folks. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye for now.
Hey kid, don't ever let them get inside your head. They'll tell you what to do in life instead of everything you know that you could get. Don't let them guide your life towards regret. I'll fight for what I love with every breath. My past is filled with things I won't forget. I use them all to push me to my best. So treat the worst of times just like a test. If only I could go back in time, I'd tell myself that everything will end up alright. Just push yourself, test yourself, figure out what you like, and find your limits, don't be rigid, always work towards a prime. Surround yourself with open minds, people can change your life. A few friends with intent can help you feel alive. Find a passion, take some action, and with a little time, just be patient, make a statement, try to enjoy your life. They'll try to kick you while you're down,